Let's touch things we wouldn't do in real life.
That's the point of Dungeons and Dragons. Hello, I am Mr. X, and this is my tabletop RPGs for idiots. I am your dumbass master. I mean your dungeon master for tonight's games. Thank you all for joining. Last time on Dungeons and Dragons, the party was headed south to the Tomb of Darius, where they had just defeated a horde of undead that were coming upon them in their sleep. What happened next?
Pretty much we just got in a battle. Didn't we? We traveled for a bunch of days, set up camp. We heard moaning, zombies and skeletons came out. Oh, wrong page.
Yes, that is basically where we... Okay. After that fight is where we started last week. Yeah, because we were just fighting on the 23rd, so I didn't make any notes. All right. Slacker. I was probably working then too. Promise. Once my staff gets hired and I have more time to, things will be better once I have full staff.
I'll believe it when I fucking see it.
I didn't do this work as much before when I had full tech stuff. Remember back when I had 7 techs?
No, I don't remember because you've been working like crazy.
Yeah, so last week you guys were continuing your journey to the Tomb of Darius, and you got into 2 fights in the same day. That's all that really happened. Unless there was anything noteworthy anyone else wanted to talk about. Yeah, that's all that really happened. And we continue with the journey southward. So is the daytime travel for your 9th day of travel?
Was that before or after I had what's his name keep an eye on that chick in the alley?
It's been some days since then. So yes, it is the day time travel. Someone give me a D12 roll. I don't remember who we left off with last time.
I'll use my new dice. I got you.
Yeah, we gotta find I'm gonna search Halloween dice, see if I can find anything. Get bloodstained because it's awesome.
I'm trying to find my 12 here. There it is.
Is that your keyboard or is that your speakers?
This?
Yeah.
My keyboard. My speaker's behind the camera.
All right, so you guys travel through the day, do not come upon any undead that want to eat your guys' flesh as you travel through the day, so you begin to set up camp before bedding down for the night. D12 roll for me.
I'll do this one. My D12. Hold on, let me find it. Oh, that's D20. There it is. Uh-oh. Natural one.
It's rolling high that you don't want to do for the random encounters.
And I don't think natural ones count unless it's a D20.
I know, but if the first roll of the night is a D1 or a natural 1, that means I'm gonna be screwed.
Negative.
That's only damage dice.
It's on a D20 when you're gonna be screwed.
You gotta test.
12.
Yeah, damage dice.
No, I get when they are. I'm just saying because I rolled a 1 off my first.
You haven't rolled a D20. That's what he's saying. You're still in the clear yet. You haven't rolled a D20 yet, so you don't know what that's going to be like for you. Different sided dice treat you differently throughout the day, so it's the D20.
No, you guys are missing what I was saying. You're missing what I was saying. It was a joke saying that I'm gonna roll 1s all night like last time.
And we're just trying to alleviate the tension by telling you that was on a D12. That's a totally different dice.
You're telling the guy who rolled 5 fucking natural 1s in a row last fucking session.
That's what I was making my point. It's gonna be another. If the first roll was a 1, I'm gonna get 1s all night, no matter what dice I roll. That was what the comment.
So yes, you guys set up camp again. No undead wander out from the forest to try to tell you guys how tasty you are. So now, as you guys set up your watches for the night. I need another D12 roll.
Red.
I think Kill's got it.
I already did.
Oh.
A CX.
CX.
You guys are able to sleep a restful
Or a 9, actually.
a 9. Still same result. Yes, you guys are able to
Get.
rest
Get.
for the night with no intrusions upon you as you rest. So next day, somebody combat, I suppose, would be the next person to roll. D12 combat. 12. All right.
Now we're in trouble. The hell?
What is this fucking?
Oh god, someone just got shot.
What is that?
Notes. I need to look at my notes.
Are you going through something right now?
What? Who?
Who's Red? Shadow,
Yes.
right?
Why?
Oh, I just see like a magnifying glass on my screen.
Oh yeah, I'm looking through the cards. I'm trying to get my spell cards together.
It's just odd that I could see it.
Yeah, but like the weird thing is, it shows a search bar, but like I can't search for it.
No.
Like I searched for burning hands and it gave me nothing. And some of these aren't even fucking showing up. Like they seem to be airing out or something.
All right. So, as you guys have been progressing through, like along the road, past this forest where the undead have been coming out, every once in a while, you would see these like puddles of just like this black liquid.
Come on!
And as you kept getting like further along the road to a more like centralized, more central location of the forest, those puddles became more frequent. But most of the times you would see them like in the forest, but every once in a while there might be like a small one outside, like just kind of pulled up on the road. And who would be keeping an eye out during travel times? Anyone who wants can make a perception check.
Yeah.
I don't have a high perception, so I wouldn't be looking.
Oh, I do, don't I?
19.
19.
No, I don't. Only 5.
That's not bad.
What about your dragon, Shadow?
Empty. There it is. My pseudo dragon. Come on. Doesn't specify with perception. Oh wait, there it is. Passive perception.
What is it? 13.
13.
So it'd be a +3 to its perception checks.
Line sight 10 feet. Dark vision 60 passive perception? Would that be 13 feet?
No, passive perception just means when your dragon is not actively looking for something, anything that makes a stealth check will have to meet or exceed that DLC to get by the dragon senses just naturally.
Where we came up to a dragon? Is that what happened?
No.
No. I was trying to see what my my dragon's perception is.
I'm gonna piss while you're doing that.
Thanks.
We got a minute. Or we fucking.
I'm sure we have enough
yeah,
time for you to piss.
you're good. Sorry.
I'm gonna need a ham when you get a minute, midnighter.
Kill, would you mind blowing up these trees? What's up?
When I do these cards,
Uh-huh.
for some reason, 1 or 2 through 3 are like invisible.
Levels 2 through 3?
Like I pulled them out of the pack. Level 2 through 3, 2, 3. Like the stack, because you can't search specific spells apparently, so you got to pull the whole stack.
Huh.
And
I don't know what happened.
in the pack, it had it like just a gray box. I'm assuming it just didn't load or something. I don't know if it was my end or whatever. If you're able just to pull if you're able to pull level 2 and 3, I can go through them. I just, for some reason, when I was in the pack, it was gray, and when I pulled it, it's just gone. I'm up to level 6, yeah, so I don't need to pull the rest of them.
Tell you what.
Thank you.
Alright, so. Kill, did you make a perception check?
11.
Boar, did you make one?
10.
Okay. Well, I rolled even lower on my creature's stealth checks, so... Oh, you can hold it. That makes sense.
I screwed it up. I would need a level 1 stack as well then. I knew there was a couple of them. Got thrown off with the cantrips.
Gotcha. Someone got shot again.
Can you hear the shit in the background?
Someone's like shooting like a pop gun or something near our house.
Oh. Funny thing is, you keep saying that every time there's like a cop video or something sounding in my
Nice.
background.
There you are, sir.
That looks like cantrip. That's
Oh.
cantrip.
There you are.
Thank you.
Okay. Alright, so.
Allison, he didn't go out for bed yet. When? Why is he over here huffing and puffing?
You son of a bitch.
Oh, I didn't do it. I think it did.
What happened?
I sent this to Midnighter, but there's a game called Thea 2 that's free on GOG, and it's really fucking probably good.
I'll have to grab that up.
Alright, you
It's
guys
online.
are starting in this circle for those that are in tabletop. Alright, so as you guys are walking along, making your inside the box, goddammit, not on the lines. Oh, you motherfuckers. In the box. There we go. That's one of them.
I don't know where my pseudo dragon is.
It might not be. I might not have, crossed that over.
All is what. The kill's struggling a little bit.
Shit. Okay, here you are. Shadow, your bat is in the circle.
Okay.
Alright, so you guys are moving along down the road. Combat, or Shadow is. Would you be in near the front of the pack or the back?
I'd say probably the middle, or yeah, probably the back. I'm more of a long range person.
Alright, so those three that were keeping an eye out, you hear the sound of like chains rattling, and it seems to be coming from like all around you guys. And you guys kind of like pause for a moment to look around at what's going on, and you notice that some of the the puddles of black liquid are like bubbling, and then the surface of some of them begins to rise, and you see these like armored knights that are just covered in this like thick black liquid that's coming from these puddles, and they're emerging from these pools of liquid, and they seem to have these like chains wrapped around them, which seem to be emitting the sound. Go ahead and everybody roll initiative for me.
Hold on, I'm coming. My water exploded. Yeah, stop touching the fridge. You can't turn the temperature up. It'll freeze everything, guys. Come on.
Put that down.
Alright, initiative. Gotcha. No thanks, cat.
Hold.
He didn't ask you yet.
No, but you guys are doing the tabletop thing. If you can put in my
he's
number.
not. He's doing it differently still.
Oh, sorry.
Because we're not using the. We're on a different table, so he's not using the doohickeys.
25 to 21. 20 to 16.
16.
17.
Uh, 15 to 11.
Pseudo's 14, mine's 12.
And then what was yours, combat?
8.
We're all fully
Yes.
rested and everything, right?
All right.
I don't like this freaking.
So, Boar, you are the first to go. You can see what appears like 8 of these blackened, stained, armored soldiers emerging from these pools of ichor. What would you like to do?
How close is the first one?
Like
how close are
there are 2 behind you that are about 30 feet away. There's 2 off to your right about 30 feet away, and then there's 1 directly ahead of you about 30 feet away.
All right, let's hit that guy first, and then we'll
Okie
do
dokie.
the other. Where's my 8? Okay, there's my 8. Oh, almost got a natural 20. 19.
19, that'll hit.
10.
Okay. That was your first shot. It is still alive, so you may make your second shot if you so desire.
17,
17. Yep, that'll hit.
and unfortunately only 7. Because I rolled a 2.
All right. So next would be Kolvok.
Is there any within like 40 feet of me?
Yes.
Shit. And then if we fought these creatures before?
Make a history check.
I think so.
13.
You do not recall ever coming across these or hearing stories of these creatures.
See here. Five, 15.
I'll be right back.
Definitely reckless. Alright, so 21 to hit on the first. Shit.
Hey, I should be able to put tabletop on the second monitor though. Like split the screen between the two.
Yeah.
Where's the
Careful, you might fry your computer.
10.
Really?
18.
Oh. It's not gullible. It's trustworthy. Okay, get that
It's
straight.
fucking down here in the States, it's gullible.
The trustworthy part got me to say no when you asked.
Very
There's
true.
a bit of a cultural difference going on.
So what'd you get, Kolvok?
21 to hit
Yep.
on the first attack. 18 points of damage.
Okay, still standing.
Um, 27 to hit. And 17 damage.
Alright, so you charge up towards that one. Slash it once. It kind of stumbles back a bit from your first slash, and then you come in with the second one, and as you cleave through it, it like seems to almost ignite in embers and then just like turns into ash and fades away.
Interesting. Okay, so 15.
And when your sword connected with it, even though it looked like a heavily armored knight, it felt almost like you were cutting through like fog or heavy cloth, rather than plated steel.
5, 30, 35, 40.
Nico. Nico. Alright, so after your turn, it is the dragon's turn.
Alright. It's going to... I fucking closed it, did I? Oh, I did. There it is. Where the fudge is it? Oh, there it is. 15 fly. No. 15 feet. Fly 60 feet. Alright. Diagonal's 10,
The second
right? Or is it
diagonal is
5?
10.
Alright, so it's gonna fly up to this group here.
Okay. Nico!
And it's going to sting that one. He done growled at him. Fuck his ass up. It looks like my bat just goes with him. Alright, so we're going to sting. Probably gonna miss. That is a... +4, so 8.
Your dragon zips over to it like a dart, but as it like kind of swings its tail in to go for the attack, this blackened knight brings up a shield and knocks the dragon away. So now it is the creature's turns.
Well, we advance.
There's broccoli as cauliflower rice with salami.
Okay. Nothing sounds nasty in it this time.
No asparagus this time.
Yeah.
I love asparagus though.
That's good for you. You're also Canadian, so you know.
Hey, if you do it right, trust me. Like there's people can do it. If you don't do it right, it'll turn somebody off on it. But if you give it to them, and it's like amazing, they bite into it, and it doesn't just taste like you're eating grass.
That's what she said.
Can't wait to hook up my speakers
All right.
tomorrow night.
So the one that was attacked by your dragon is going to attack your dragon back. But I'm pretty sure he's going to miss with a 10.
Yep.
Then 3 begin to surround you, Kolvok. One of them had to dash to get to you, but one of them will get advantage because of that. So I will do the advantage.
They already had advantage.
Okay, well then 2 of them get advantage. So that one's gonna hit. So, first hit, 11 points of damage. Then it's going to use its bonus action to make another attack, but attacks against it will have advantage. That is a natural 20. And now I'm going to roll 2 1s. Oh, holy crap. 17 points of damage. And then another normal attack. 18 to hit.
Stuff like kills gets ass
18 does
Nope.
not hit. That one will, though. So the two that you like approached at the end of your turn, Kolvok, the two facing north, those two you have advantage against without having to do anything. They use their bonus action to make a second attack, and that's open their defenses up. So that'll be 7 more points of damage. And then the one to the south is also going to use a bonus action to attack. So he can actually do something before he dies, you know? So yeah, all 3 of them you have advantage on. That one who charges up from behind, you scoop his axe away, and then the other 2 come at you with 2 attacks, but you're able to deflect one of them. But the other 3 manage to find purchase on your Goliath flesh. So that was them. Now it is Shadow. Shadow, you have one of these creatures right on your ass.
Damn it! Bastard! Alright, so I can't move without giving him an opportunity unless I hit him with shocking grasp.
Yes. So you could meta magic, shocking grasp, bonus action, back away, action, use leveled spell. If you have that meta magic, I think you do.
Let's take
Yeah,
source
but you
points,
only get like a select few based on your level. I think at your current level you have a choice of 3 of the meta magics. Yeah.
I know, let's see. Alright, so I had distance spell and quicken spell.
You might be able to choose a 3rd one.
Spend 2 sorcery points to change the casting time to 1 bonus action for the cast. I don't know what that means.
Meta magic. 3rd level. You gain 2 of the following, and then another one at 10th level. So you should have a 3rd one.
Well, then I want whatever the hell the one that you just said is.
Nico, god damn it. Quicken spell. Yes, quicken spell. Nico.
Oh,
Okay, you already have quicken spell. So yeah, you can do that. Use a sorcery point, and 2 sorcery points to change the casting of 1 spell from 1 action to 1 bonus action. So you can bonus action the shocking grasp and then do a leveled spell.
So basically, the bonus action will be the first action.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Well then, yes, that's what I'm gonna
2 sorcery points.
Alright, so I'm gonna hit this one right on me with
Okay,
shocking
he
grasp.
makes a saving throw, con, or do you roll?
Shit, I'm trying to find it.
Yes.
Cantrip?
The spells in the player's handbook are all... Oh, right, you have the cards, that's right.
I have to move these cards around again. I had them spread out like you do with a deck of cards. It just doesn't work. I have to have them each an individual fucking card. Anyway, a melee spell
Okay, so
attack
you roll.
against the target. I gotta roll. And see, you have advantage on the attack roll if the target is wearing metal armor.
It is.
I mean, it sounds like
is.
metal, but
But for some reason, you do not have advantage on the roll.
how? All right, quick side note: how the fuck could you do that without telling us? Like because there's no way the actual character would know that.
Yeah,
Until he
yeah.
tried it,
So
right?
basically, this would be the moment as a dungeon master, I believe. Like this is, I would say most dungeon masters at this moment they would tell you. It's like even though this creature appears to have, like it's in appearance, it has metal armor. When you go out to try to touch it, if you hit on the attack. But basically, like, yeah, they could tell you that, yes, there's something about this that makes it weird where you, even though it looks like it's got metal armor, you don't have advantage.
Alright, so 20. That would be an unnatural 20.
So yeah, when you grab onto it, like even though it looks like it should be metal, when you touch it, like it feels like you're just touching like a hot air balloon almost, like cloth that's been like inflated in a sense.
So, sure. Alright, on a hit, target takes 1d8 of lightning.
Which is more because you're higher level.
Yeah, I'm looking at that now. So, what we 12, right?
Yes.
Alright, so 3d8 of lightning damage. Can't take reactions into. Okay, I just wanted to make sure damage it wouldn't hinder anything. So, alright. 3d8. D8 is you. Uh, 15.
Alrighty. So you send lightning bolts through it and take away its ability to react to any sort of actions you might want to take. So if you would like to step back now and use another spell, you may do so.
All I have to do is go like
Yes.
one block back, right? Alright. Well, in that case, I'm gonna step back and do a standard scorching ray on the one right next to me, and then these two that are in front of me. Now, I probably already know this, but there's no advantage being how
No,
close
there
he
is
is,
not.
right? Okay. Alrighty.
Yep,
16.
that'll hit.
Since we're doing them separately, I should
Yeah.
do separate damage, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I think that's
Yes, I
2d6.
believe so.
Your unconfidence scares me.
Hey man, if I can make you roll the least amount of dice, I'll try it. But I know I can't just get away with one dice on magic. That's just not.
Yeah, that has nothing based off of my level. It's based off of the level I cast it. So yeah, 2d6. Okay. Ooh, almost dropped it. Oh, that would be 5.
Okay.
And then a
That'll
22.
hit.
6.
6 damage.
And then a 15.
The one that tried to attack you, that was attacked by your pseudo dragon, and then the one that swiped at it sees you aiming your staff at him, and he brings up his shield right at the last second and deflects the blast.
This guy's a dick. That ends my turn.
All right, it is combat.
That one in front of me still can't do any reaction, so.
Yeah, combat. There's one like right in close with your ranged fighters. 3 of them have Kolvok surrounded, and then there's another one like just dead ahead of you that's closing in quickly. Would you like to support the ranged fighters or fucking abandon them?
Fuck this.
Going for that guy? Can anyone else hear him? Yeah.
Barely.
I could barely hear you. But that was better.
1 sec.
Oh, man, says 1 second, he leaves again. What the hell? Happened. What did I do? Not what I wanted to do.
All right. I think I'm having problems on the tablet, so. Is that better?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, so yeah. Continue with your desired punching target.
$17, $8, no, $6. Is that what it says? Oh yeah, 6. 15.
15 will miss.
And then
The other 2 will hit.
fucking, yeah, 26, whatever the fuck it is. All right. $18, 26.
26 altogether?
Yeah.
All right. You run up on that one, punch through it. Again, it feels like you're just like punching a drape that's sort of hanging. And then with your final punch, it just like disintegrates into like fiery, embery ash. Alright, so you only move 10 feet. Do you still want to move some towards like these back ones or this front one to cut them off from maybe moving in on your melee or your ranged guys? Move in towards that guy. Alright, so after that, we're back to the top with the guy who's on the phone. So we'll just hold his action until he is available.
This is an overworked motherfucker.
So Kolvok, go ahead, take your turn.
Do 21 to hit for the first attack.
Which one are you going for?
Oh, The one closest to friendlies.
This one, the northeast one, or
Hold
the
on one
southwest.
second. Let me get back in there. We'll do that one.
Northeast. Okay.
21 to hit
Yep.
and 10, 20 damage.
20 damage. All right.
29
Yep.
to hit. 12. 14. 24 damage.
Sorry for that.
All right, so you slash into that one twice, and it evaporates into fiery ash. Boar, your turn.
Who's left?
2 next to Kolvok, 1 next to combat, and 2 off in the distance from you and Shadow.
I'll hit the closest to me.
Okie dokie.
Quick question.
Yes.
7.
Before I screw shit up, I cloned my character sheet. How do I get it out of clone mode? I have the one that I want there. I need to get out of the
So this one that's like hanging over the edge.
Yeah, I want to keep
You want
that.
to keep that one.
But
You want to get rid of this one.
right now, no. I don't want to get rid of any of them. Right now, what I'm looking at on my mouse is a transparent one that if I click, it's gonna clone again.
But just right.
Push the
just
grabber
right click
up in the corner.
should prevent you from cloning again. Should like exit out of cloning.
All right.
Okay.
We're good. Thank you. I don't want to fuck
I get you.
anything up. Like I was like, oh no.
All right, yeah. Boar, what'd you get?
I got 7 and then 10.
Did you roll to hit?
10 was
10
the
was
hit.
to hit.
7 was the
7
first roll.
and 10?
Or sorry, 10 was the damage. 7
Was
the
that
roll.
7 on
Sorry.
the dice?
Oh my mind fuck. No. They do my.
You have a plus 11 to your attack rolls, so you
Yeah,
can't.
Sorry.
It's impossible for you to roll a 7.
13.
13
and 10.
and 10. 13 misses. The guy blocks it with his incoming arrow with his shield. So now you may fire your second shot.
Fuck. After 1.
Damn.
All right, so
Dropping your fucking arrow again.
no,
Or break the string.
your the magical energy within your bow suddenly begins to rise. Go ahead and make a Constitution saving throw for me.
Yep,
8.
All right.
Constitution is D20
Yes.
plus 1, right?
So the magical frost energy begins to like overload in the bow, and it wants to go somewhere. And you fired your arrow before you could charge that energy into it, so it explodes, and your hand gets covered in like a thin sheet of very, very frosty ice, and you take 8 points of cold damage. And that is your turn, unless you would like to move back away from the enemy farther.
Sure. Let's get further away. So you said we were at full hit points, so that was I was at 92. I just deducted.
Yes.
You said 8, right?
All right. Pseudo Dragon's turn.
I can't see anybody's fucking. All I see is Vic's.
That's weird. I got all 4 of you.
No.
All right. So.
Oh wait, no. There we go. All right.
Well, fuck it. He's there. He's gonna try stinging that
Okie dokie.
fucker again. Oh, we're gonna succeed this time. Maybe. Shit. What for? Yes.
Yes,
17.
that will hit.
All right. Reach. 1d4 plus 2. Hit 4. 1d4 plus 2. Target must succeed on a DC 11 Constitution saving throw,
Or
becomes poisoned for 1 hour.
Yes,
Oh, jeez.
your dragon punctures into this creature with his scorpion-like tail barb, and attempts to pump poison into this creature's bloodstream. But as the dragon stabs into it, it's like it just stabbed into a drape that was hanging in front of a window, and when it pumps the poison into it, the dragon sees, as it almost seems like the poison liquid that it just injected into this creature falls straight down through the creature as if there was nothing inside of it, and just creates a small little puddle on the ground.
Okay. Well, I still do piercing damage, so fuck you.
So D4 plus 2, how much? How much damage?
Is that what that? I wasn't.
So
100% how
when it's a monster block in the rule book, they give averages for like DMs who just don't want to roll. They just want to put out consistent damage. It's like 7 damage, 7 damage, 7 damage. Like, it's to make things faster for
Okay.
dungeon masters if that's what they so desire. But because it's a player using a thing, I would assume you want to roll the fucking dice.
What is it?
D4 is the thing you wouldn't want to step on.
Oh, where the hell is it? The fall?
I hope not.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah, it did.
yippee.
I was
Yeah,
gonna find it
that's
one
for
way
sure.
or another. All right. So it's plus 2, so 4.
What damage?
Still win because we finally hit the fucker.
Okie dokie.
I need a
So
drink.
after the pseudo dragone, it is these creatures' turns. All right. So 4 attacks coming at you, Kolvok. You didn't recklessly rage, right? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so
I did
one of
not.
those is a hit with a natural 20. I rolled 2d20, so I was thinking I had advantage, but I didn't. So that's just one hit, natural 20, which should make up for the miss. 14 points of damage. Then another 2 attacks. One of those will hit for 12 points of damage. And then 2 attacks coming at combat. One of those will hit for 12 points of damage. 2 attacks coming at Shadow. Both of those are going to hit. $14 points of damage all told. And then 1 attack coming at the pseudo dragon. He doesn't like this pest, but it is just that it keeps pestering him, and he misses his attack. So that was the monster's turn. So now we are to Shadow once more. You have a guy engaged with you in melee once again.
Oh, you bastards! Alright, I am just gonna simply do a shocking grasp.
Just as an action. Go ahead and make your attack.
Oh, fucking cock.
Oh,
Natural
yippee.
one. Damn.
Yeah, I don't know. I can't think of something right off the bat. I was going to give him a free attack, but then I was like, no, he'd be burning his reaction, and that's exactly what Shadow wants, so that's not really punishment. So I'm trying to think of some other... I'm going to say make a Constitution saving throw for me, Shadow.
+5 for it. So unnatural 20.
All right, so you somewhat overcharge the spell. Like you were almost about to basically cast a level 1 cantrip, which shouldn't even really be possible, but you're able to like stifle the energy and not lose the spell slot. But that was your action, so you could try to use some sorcery points and make a leveled spell your bonus action.
If I did, does it have to?
It doesn't have to. Spell? It could be a cantrip if you wanted. So you could, yeah, you could technically go for a second shocking grasp.
Get half on a short rest and a full on a whatchamacallit, right?
For
return of sorcery points.
I think sorcery points come back like it's full on short or long rest, but I can't remember exactly. I think your points are kind of like your sorcery points are like combat's key points, and that they come back at short and long rest. Sorcery points. No, when you finish a long rest, you get your sorcery points back. Nothing on a short,
right?
You get them all back on
a
long.
Is going to go for it, and I'm going to use this 2 sorcery points and go for another shocking grasp. If I do anything else, I'll be at disadvantage. I don't feel like doing that. So that would be a 15.
15. Unfortunately, that misses.
Yeah.
Brings up his shield and deflects your hand away as you reach out for him once more.
Is there any chance that would be on at an advantage
Unfortunately not.
to have him distracted with the other one?
Unfortunately not. Yeah,
Figured I'd
no.
toss it out there.
I get it. I get it. All right, so that was Shadow. So now we are to combat if he is there.
Yeah. We'll create that.
Okay. The dice on this table are broken.
Well, how's that?
Last time you rolled 6, 17, 17. You just rolled 5, 17, 17.
Yeah, hold on. I mean,
All right, that's a little more distributed.
no, there's still a 17.
Yeah, so
though.
the two 17s, those will definitely hit.
– 18. Oh, no, that's not right. 16.
All right. Back to the top with Boar.
Sweet. Who's left?
5 targets. 2 by Kolvok, 1 by Combat, 1 by Shadow, 1 by Shadow's Dragon.
And how close am I to the dragon and Shadow?
The
Combat.
Shadow is 30 feet from you. The dragon is like 60, and then Combat is also about 30 feet from you.
Alright, well, the closest to 30 feet. If it's the one
Basically, it's
spread or
about even with whichever between the 2 targets in front of Combat and in front of Shadow, they're like the same distance.
Translation: who do you care about more?
Damn. Well, I'll
Combat
have to go with Fred for now. but
Combat
that's not what it means.
Combat likes being up close and personal with targets. Shadow does not.
Yeah.
Listen, don't give him a way out of it. We're trying to see who he likes
Fair enough.
more.
Well, it's not. I like both you, so I'm gonna shoot 2 arrows at one time and try to make them go each way.
No, just fucking.
You can split. You can
Don't
split
say
your
Be a
attack.
disadvantage, by the way.
Your first attack can go against one, and your second attack can go against another.
But the
be
question
fine.
is, the question is,
Hey, I got it. I'm gonna fix this dilemma right now
There's no dilemma.
of who to save.
one will
I'm-
die,
So,
one
I'm gonna
will.
use my
Get!
ice bow for
Go!
both shots, and I'm gonna shoot each target.
But the question
both
is,
shots.
the person you shoot at first is the one you care about the most.
They're not gonna let you escape this. So who are you shooting at first? Shadow's target
The one
or
right by
Combat's?
me.
Okay.
Yeah. That means nothing.
To them,
Hey,
it
so-
means everything.
But I'm gonna save them both with 2 turns. So technically,
You
it
hope.
doesn't matter. This is gonna work. So it's the 10 charges recharge at a time. Yes. So I do a D20 plus my 11. So I got 14
That'll
plus
hit.
11. Damage D8 plus Dex 5. That's the same. And then what is the? Don't I have to do a D6?
If you're using charges, yeah, it's 2d6 cold damage.
That's it. Yeah. So I'll do the D8 for the damage, and then I roll the 2 D6s. I got 10 for damage.
Okay.
4 and 4.
Knock it off.
All right, so you launch the first arrow at the one in front of Shadow. It plants in. You can kind of see the magical cold energy build up on the surface of the night-stained armor, but it is still standing. Go ahead, fire your second shot at the one by combat.
It's still standing. So what's a crystal bolt good
It does
for?
more damage.
Jeez.
Tell him he missed combat's
That'd be
target.
great.
No, I haven't done yet. Apparently, I didn't kill yours. Sorry, I suck.
You know.
All right. Shit happens. Yeah, but he's down. I got 14 again, so 14 plus 11 again.
Yep, that'll hit.
Yes. We have
And I got 8 for damage. 6 and 6. What the hell? He's definitely dead for that one.
Sure. Yeah, you launch your arrow. It sticks into the enemy, but it does not fell him. So, you didn't save anyone.
What? What?
I'm not scared about combat.
What?
I don't
I
understand.
thought he
That
cared
was an
about it.
amazing. What the D6 is supposed to do the damage for the ice, and I got max 6 on each one.
Yes, you did some pretty good damage, but they're still. It wasn't enough to kill him.
Apparently
Sorry,
you
guys,
don't
I
care
tried.
enough.
I failed both of you.
Dead.
So now it is Kolvok.
I gotta go get my knife and take myself out like my family says I should after I fail.
Oh my god.
That shit just went fucking dark as hell.
What's it? No, didn't the Japanese do that? They take the Silver Samurai when they fail.
Yeah, and like the fucking Middle Ages, dude.
I was
And it's
only
more
kidding. I wasn't
honorable
serious.
than, suicidal. There's just a slight difference on what you're trying to refer to here.
You really speak help. I'm a little worried about you.
I didn't know Canadians got that dark. Holy shit.
Wait, bad suicide up there.
You guys are hurting my head.
Do I need to recklessly attack either
No,
of these
you have
two, the
advantage.
two near me? God damn. It's 29 to hit. And 8, 13, 23 damage. Or wait, hold on. Wait. Shit. 8. 18. Yeah, 18 damage. Sorry. And if I didn't specify, I'll attack the one that's deeper in the forest also. Damn it. 13 plus 11, 24 to hit. 14, 24 damage.
All right, cleave into it twice and kill it. All right. So back to the pseudo dragon.
My pseudo dragon has an issue with this fucking dickhead.
I'm sure.
He's gonna go at it. He's just gonna go. He's gonna say fuck this thing. He's going straight at him with a bite.
Yeah, do it.
He's gonna bite his freaking head off. Fuck you, you cock dick bitch motherfucker.
Ducks
10.
under it as it swoops down to bite his head off.
Listen, if there's any remnants of this fucker when he's dead, I'm just gonna keep stomping on it for a while.
So now it is their turn. Yeah. No point in not attacking twice. 2 attacks at Kolbach. One of those will hit. 9 points of damage. 2 attacks at combat. One of those will hit. 10 points of damage. 2 attacks at shadow. Neither of those will hit.
Aha!
You're like a 17 armor class, right? Okay.
Affirmative.
Oh, right. And then 1 attack at the dragon again. That's the frickin' 3rd time I rolled a 4 trying to hit that dragon. This dude and this dragon, they just hate each other, but they can't really do anything about each other. So now it is Shadow's turn.
It looks like a fake fight with friends at a high school. Okay. I'm putting together a character sheet for my pseudo dragon, so I don't have to always rely on this picture.
Sheet comes with that dice I'm sending you.
Oh, well, I'm putting it together on tabletop, so. Well, I guess I'm gonna try shocking grasping this motherfucker in my way again. I figured out a nice way to do these cards. I have them in a stack and I just shuffle them until it gets to the card I need. Alright, so we have a 20,
19?
no,
That'll hit?
19. Dick. 2d6, I think it was.
3d8. Yeah.
No. 3d8. That's you. Zero is, no, that's the wrong dice. D8 is this one, the 2
Yep.
pyramids with the asses, right? That sucks, because I got a 10 on the other one.
But that tells you you're rolling the wrong dice. Yep.
It did, that's how I figured it out.
It's like I got a 9 on a d8. What's going on here?
The dice gods were looking for. 13 damage.
13 damage. All right, you hit it with the shocking grasp. It distorts this creature. You can see like little bits of lightning running through its body, and it like the image of it, of this like armor and like just black stained armor, becomes like translucent so that you can see through it. So it almost looks like this black cloud that has like dust of like flecks of amber dust running through it along with the electricity. So yes, do you want to back away 30 feet?
At this point, I want to be that character. It sounds badass. And well, yeah, I'm gonna back up, but I'm not gonna do any bonus action.
So do you want to get right behind Boar so that he is the one to be
Yes.
attacked by the creature should it try to get close to you?
Yes.
Okay.
It's because
Save
I
me,
failed.
Boar! Save
Hey.
me!
All right. So next is combat.
All right. I'll keep attacking that fucking guy.
Yeah. Pretty significant damage has already been done to him. It might take one hit to finish him off. Well, looks like
Okay.
only one of those 3 attacks would have hit him anyways.
Yeah. Oop. Oh, what the fuck am I doing? Jesus, sorry. 6.
6 damage. All right. You punch him. He is still standing, though, from that one hit. You can key point and do a 4th attack if
Yeah.
you would so desire.
I would.
All right, go ahead, roll attack. Yep, that'll
23.
hit.
I gotta fucking get my glasses after this. Roll it, you bitch. 8.
All right. So you come in with one punch. One punch towards his face. He ducks under it. You then bring your elbow down on top of him. He blocks it with his shield, but then like knocks your arm off to the side. But then you come up with a knee into his chest, and then you go for a straight kick into his stomach. And as he's like kicked back from the force of your kick, he begins to disintegrate in that similar ash fashion that has been happening to the other ones before it, and just disintegrates into nothingness. After
Oh, are those figurines fucking translucent?
yeah, somewhat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really?
It's cool.
So now we are back to the top with Boar. Shadow is cowering behind you as one of these armored creatures is kind of looking in your guys' direction, like he's gonna make ways to combat. You killed that thing. You still have movement. Do you want to move in on the open target? Okay, very good. So never mind. There is not one looking at you guys. He was, but then combat ran up and was like, "Hey, dude, look at me. I'm Mr. Meeseeks."
And he can't do anything to you anyway, because he's fucking shocked.
Oh, this is true. So yes, Boar, it is your turn.
Liking that spell.
One is engaged with Kolvok, one is engaged with combat, and one is engaged with the dragon in the distance, and they're having a little hissy fit fight.
I'm gonna let them have their hissy fit. They can fight together.
So now who do you
okay.
choose to save first? Is it combat or Kolvok?
Well, Kolvok can handle it himself. He's the biggest, strongest member on the team, isn't he?
He would appreciate you saying that.
Most of the time.
Maybe not. You know, maybe
No,
he's all
he's full. He hasn't been hit yet. He's full strength.
He's been hit
got his
a
own.
few times.
I'll shoot something.
Maybe
Yeah,
it's a lot
that's
of
probably
pressure
like
on
a
him.
mosquito bite.
Yeah.
Maybe he goes to bed and cries. You know.
Okay, I will go to the one in comment.
Okie dokie.
I only used 2 charges, so I still have more. So I'm gonna use another one.
1, 2,
Bring it in
3.
the fridge, dear.
I'm just gonna go with.
I'm like
Actually, let's do 2 and we'll call it
Okay.
a day.
Them dog don't eat it.
6 plus 11.
Yep, that'll hit.
Can you just lay down and shut up, dog?
Damage is 7. And got a 6 and a 1.
All right, you fire your arrow at the one that combat just intercepted, and your arrow goes through right through like the Mandalorian style slit that it has in its helmet, and it begins to like disintegrate into embery ash from its head down as that one is destroyed by your arrow.
Nice.
So you still have one more attack. There is the one engaged with Kolvok and the one engaged with the dragon. Would you still like to
Kolvok.
put faith in Kolvok's ability and attack the one that's with the dragon?
Well, so there's 2 dragons fighting
No,
each other, or
it's
the dragon fight?
Shadow's familiar, so his pet is fighting one of the armored undead creature thingies.
Call it fighting.
Is the dragon like suffered?
No,
damage
it is
from
not.
buffs?
These two have been basically
We haven't hit
yeah, they've
either.
been swinging back and forth
Oh, they're
at each other, and they have it like the dragon actually got a hit on the creature, but the creature has not hit the dragon yet, because if he did, the dragon would be gone.
Okay. Oh, he's one hit. and he's
He
gone,
has
so I
he
better go
has
after
low
that
hit
one.
points, but Shadow can summon the creature back to this realm.
Okay, then cool.
Okay.
Yeah, but when he dies, is there like a time limit?
The dragon, he could leave the
24 hours.
dragon in its other
24 hours.
plane for like a month, a year, and then be like, you know what, I'm gonna call that sucker now. Like it is essentially an immortal creature when it comes to
When he
when
only
it's
gets-
summoned to this plane.
He only gets like one summon a day,
Yes.
right?
Affirmative.
Yeah.
And
that's
it's
what
been
I-
out for,
that's 24 hours.
I think the last time it died, it's been like a few days. So I think it was during, no, because you guys didn't encounter anything when you went down to Ocelot. So maybe it was during this trip. I can't remember, but yeah, the dragon died some time ago and it's been resummoned, so it's just,
Go lay down.
it should
Go.
be fine if it dies today.
Sure. You know, it's fine if it dies. No big deal.
It's a lot easier to bring back than a Kolvok.
Exactly.
I mean, we've already done that one, so move on. Did
All right,
that.
I'm shooting the guy with Kolvok. I got 16.
That'll hit.
My dragon's gonna take
Got
it as a
10.
personal offense.
2
I got no room for all this.
and
Baby,
1.
Clear
Oh, man.
crap out of my fridge.
Sorry, Kolvok. I tried.
No, he didn't.
All right. So, or Kolvok, your turn.
Do. There's that one still
Yes.
next to me. Okay. Do I don't need to recklessly attack?
No.
Oh,
Son of a business. 30 to hit.
Yes. That'll do it.
And that is 15, 25 damage.
25 damage. Okay, still alive.
Oh shit. So 16 to
Yep.
hit.
That'll do it.
5, makes that 11. So 21 damage.
21 damage. All right, you cleave into that one twice and dispatch it from this world.
Sweet.
All right, there's still one remaining off in the distance, having its continued hissy fight with the dragon. Would you like to move towards it?
Where we all just sit back
yes.
Who, me?
and watch the fight.
Yeah, that could take forever.
Yeah, good.
Oh yeah, I guess I'll move. Yeah, I'll move to the shit. Is that the dragon all the way down there?
Yes.
I wouldn't be able to dash, right? No, I would not be
You
able
have
to.
45 movement, correct?
40.
Okay. So you can make it just in front of combat.
Okay.
So next is a dragon.
Guys gonna get pissed and just keep trying to bite the fucker.
All right. Roll attack.
16.
That'll hit.
Woohoo! Success. Alright, D4, 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 D5. 1d4 plus 2. Of course, 3.
All right. This armored creature is becoming very tired of dealing with this stupid dragon. It thought it'd be done with it by now, so it is actually going to use its feature to use its bonus action to make a second attack.
I'm gonna miss all of them.
Unfortunately, one of them is going to hit. Let's see
Lame!
if I can roll enough damage. Oh, that's not in. 9 points of damage to the dragon. As he swings once and the dragon dodges, blows a raspberry at the creature, but wasn't paying attention as it just like quickly turns its sword and goes for an up slash.
So only got 9 points
Yes.
of damage, right? My dragon isn't dead yet.
It's not?
No, because his hit points is in standard. Wait, no, I might be reading that wrong. Hit point. This might be what you were explaining before. Hit points is 7, and then in parentheses 2d4 plus 2. So I think that 7 is what you were saying. How the DMs don't want to do the
Yes.
math, and just
Yes.
gives it something. I don't know what the hit points are, so if you don't mind, I would like to roll them real quick. Because I don't remember
go ahead. Roll
any of the
2d4.
stats. I'm like putting it together
Roll
now.
2d4, add 4. Or, I mean, add 2.
Alright, so 4. Woo! That was lucky. It is down to 1
Nice.
hit point.
I'm going to say every time you roll, every time you summon it, you roll its hit points.
Son of a bitch. Okay.
All right, so this armored knight, even like these things really haven't made much sound, except for
Okay.
like just the rattling of the chains that are
Piss
wrapped
me off
around their
right the fuck
bodies and
down.
sort of the
Sorry.
armor that coats them. But if this thing could exclaim or make some say some sort of swear word, you swear it probably would in this moment. Shadow, it is your turn.
Oh, I'm holding my action until my dragon
Okie
dies.
dokie.
Listen, I can't, take that away from my dragon. My dragon's putting up a fight over here. I have to let it do it.
All right,
its
combat,
thing.
your turn.
I fucking waiting for this dragon all night. Is that enough?
10,
Should have been
20, 30, 40, 45. You could make it to
Yeah.
there.
Is it? No, is it? I thought it was 55. No, yeah, it's 55
oh, okay,
now.
yeah, you can make it there then. Yeah, I would say you make it there.
Oh, take one of those away. Whatever.
Jesus.
So she rolls against. I rolled 4 by mistake.
If you so desire, yeah, that's fine.
Does my pseudo dragon recover hit points too, or
Yeah.
do I have to put it away? Okay.
So 12.
Miss.
19.
That'll hit.
And
That'll
21. Seven, 15.
All right. Still standing. Back to the top with Boar.
Do we only got the one
Yes.
left now, or is the one by Kovac still
Just
there?
one.
Okay. I will shoot him.
Oh, yeah.
That'll
21 and 12.
12 damage or 12 to hit?
12
That is
damage.
the-
I did 21 as my roll because I got 10 and
Gotcha.
added 11.
Okay.
And then
All right. Still standing.
second
Yep.
shot.
There you go.
Bless you. Again.
Got
Yep, that'll
20.
hit.
That's not a natural. And 12.
All right. You fire your 2 arrows just over Combat's shoulders and plant them into the neck of the armored creature, who, upon the hit with the second arrow, disintegrates into ashy nothingness.
Ugh.
And all of the creatures have been dispatchoid. Alright, so you guys continue your travels along the road.
Up.
What? Were you talking to me? Okay.
No.
Whoops.
How about my peanut gallery that walks on all fours?
So you guys continue along your path and make it to the point where you can start setting up camp. As you guys are setting up camp, somebody give me a D12 roll. Combat just did the last one, so I think it's back to Shadow now.
Happy day. Ten.
You guys set up camp for the night and are not assaulted by any more strange creatures as you prepare to go to sleep. You guys set up your watches for the night, and I need another D12 roll from somebody as people begin to go to sleep.
Shit. 11.
Alrighty, so combat takes the first 4 hours, Boar takes the whatever, doggo. So I guess I should have left that map up.
Well, apparently we didn't get very far now, did we?
Yeah, so combat takes the first half. So Boar, You have finished your long rest, so you are back at max hit points. Everyone else
Sweet.
is still is still trying to get the...
We would have had an opportunity to use hit
yes,
dice, yeah.
Yes. Like during
All right,
setting
How
up
I
long?
camp.
use.
Nico,
Yeah. Okay.
stop.
How long does my pseudo dragon need to recover?
So your pseudo dragon operates in the same sort of capacity as you. So like Kolvok was asking, there's like when you guys were setting up camp, you could have taken that chance to take a short rest. So your pseudo dragon has 2d4 that it's able to roll to hit to restore hit points. So you can roll 1d4, add 1 because of its constitution modifier, and that's how much it'll heal, and you can do that up to 2d4. And then basically it's like when you use a d6 to get back hit points during a short rest.
Okay. So now is it only 2?
You have 2.
How do I put this? Within 24
yes,
hours.
so you have 2 within 24 hours, and then when your dragon completes a long rest, it gets half of its hit dice back.
Gotcha. So if I only do it once, then the long rest, it will be back to its
Yes.
full.
But if you use both of the hit dice and then the long rest, you only get 1d4 back.
Gotcha. Well, then I did it, and so I get a 5
Okay.
back.
So yeah. I gotta look at this creature real quick.
Hold on a second.
Yes. Okay. Very good. Thank you.
Darling, stand by me. I'm staying here. Yeah, there's that. Like, I swear, are both our dogs like act up during D&D? Like, what the fuck?
This motherfucker knows. He can sense it that we're like when Josh and I are just in the same room talking to each other for like 5 minutes about like the latest episode of whatever anime we're watching. He gets all uppity like, "Hey, what are you guys doing having fun without me? You have to involve me. You know that, right?" And it's like, no, we don't have to involve you every single goddamn time."
Right?
Alrighty. Fucking goddamn it. Now I gotta. Oh, no. Damn it. I don't want to learn. I want the pen.
But yeah. The hell do you want, huh?
Oh, yeah.
better.
Yeah. Just me, or this feels like this. The mouse is like accuracy a bit off on this table.
Yeah, no, there's some weird lineup points or whatever I've been noticing myself recently.
Okay, good. It wasn't just me.
It's like you got to be at the tip of your finger, and sometimes, yeah, that does feel like it's off.
It's like you have to have that fat hand. You have to put what would be the pointer finger where you want it, and then it will turn into a pointer finger. Pain in the ass.
Oh yeah, yeah, it gets like close, or yeah, that's fucking weird.
I mean, I like this board. This board is fucking badass, but kind of annoying after all now. And I don't know. Like you can't click the number, right? You have to use the arrow, the plus and minus. You can't like click the number and type it.
For scaling an object, or what are you talking?
Like I'm putting together this the character sheet, and on the other table, I was able to click the number and type the number instead of like pressing plus like 20,000 fucking times. But I don't know if it's just me. Like I can't click that number and type the number in manually. I have to click the minus or the plus.
Weird. On your character sheet?
Yeah.
Huh.
Are you able to click the number and just put it in?
Yeah. Yeah, I've been doing that with my health. I'm pretty sure.
I just didn't. Like the only time it turns is when I'm over like clickable thing.
Are you on the right? You're on your grabber, right?
Yeah, the top thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Then that's weird. I don't know what to say.
Yeah. I've been managing the whole time. I was just curious, yo. If it was anything mine, so. Pseudo Dragon doesn't have anything on saving throws, right?
I don't think so.
There's nothing on stats that I have here anyway, so I just want to make sure.
Problem
Yeah.
solved. Sorry about that. Oh, my mute.
No, you're not.
Oh.
What was the problem?
We were missing a rotary head for a drill, and I couldn't find it. I was going back and forth with the tech on the nights right now. I was like, "There's something's missing here. Like, it shows that it was issued out, so I need the core so I can repair it." Turns out they didn't even need it during my vacation, and they sent it back to AIM storage, and it's there. So that's what the confusion was, because the other manager called me saying, "Hey, it says there's one there, but it's not showing a D365." Turns out they sent it without crediting back the unit and sending it back to AIM inventory correctly. So, jeez, man.
You see what happens when you go on fucking vacation? Shit goes to hell.
I know.
You should have just banged Jennifer like I told you to.
Jennifer's my boss.
So,
I thought we were talking about Gina, the nasty one.
no.
Hit them both. Fuck it.
My
Yeah,
boss
but-
likes me.
Oh, yeah. I'm sure she does.
Not like that.
Playing hard to get, huh?
Right. So, you guys have set up camp. Nothing disturbed you as you were. People start to go down. Combat shift goes by with no. First Shadow and combat, and then Shadow goes to sleep, and then the rest of combat shift. There is nothing. But
Everything reset.
you, Combat, and Kolvok have not gotten a long rest yet. It is only Boar so far. So, Boar, just as you were going to wake up Kolvok to join you in the last few hours of the last couple hours of your shift, of everyone sleeping essentially, you hear some rustling of the trees coming from
Come
the
on, Boar.
northwest.
Can't a guy get some fucking sleep around here?
I thought we have to roll to get attacked here. I didn't.
Yeah, Combat got an 11 on the D12.
No, that was
So
me.
then why-
I did.
Oh, okay. So why was it me?
I rolled
It's just your shit.
I rolled which hour it happened at, and the hour I rolled would have been during your shift awake.
Of course. Of course. If you ain't the fucking one rolling for the trouble, you're the one watching for it.
It's for the past 2 sessions now. It's just been nothing but fighting. Like we haven't actually gone to a story stuff or explored anymore. It's just been fighting. I'm not complaining. I like the rolling. Oh, I just went all blurry there.
So, are you guys kind of set up in this clearing for those that are on tabletop?
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to get on there again. Wasn't playing nice with me.
So you can just say everybody but Boar, because
Well, I want to see if it'll work for me now. It wasn't letting me in there.
he's not the cool guy.
No, hell no.
So, you hear rustling. It's about time to wake up, Kolvok. What would you like to do, Boar?
There's people coming at us, you said?
You hear something. You hear rustling in
Okay.
the trees. You can make a perception check if you would like to see if you see anything, or you can continue with what your original plan was, which was to wake Kolvok up to help you with the next 2 hours of making sure people don't die in their sleep.
Yeah, I'm gonna wake the big guy.
All right. So, everyone go ahead and roll initiative, even those who are asleep. Just so I know the order of actions in this
Sorry.
situation.
Flip that tree back. Can I do it? There we go.
Is it possible to get some playing? Wait, how do you import? Objects, right?
Yeah, it should be in objects.
What are you trying to import?
Note card.
Oh.
Actually, I want a note card. Well, instead of having somebody get me a note card, I could just import the group font and then just do what I want with it.
Can you move colors? Like where colors were seated?
Yes, you should be able to choose a different color.
I don't want to choose a different color. I want to stay green, but I want to fucking not be where I'm at.
I think you have to change your color.
Okay.
I love this upgrade or whatever you did to the table.
How would I?
This is the upgrade you did that we could build the trees from last time, right? That's cool.
I had
like
the trees. I just forgot about them. Didn't really
program.
use them.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, this.
He just loaded a different table in
Yeah.
the Matrix.
Yeah, that's cool. It looks nice. I like it.
Combat, where are you trying to switch to over here?
Just not next to his shit. 'Cause I don't like being so close to his fucking. I don't look at it or anything, but I don't like being there.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
And Eder, can I take over this whole side that I'm at by myself here?
As long as you don't disintegrate the table again.
All right, somebody remove these character sheets for me. I don't trust myself. I know you can delete them. I just don't want to do it. What's this? Is this here for anybody?
I don't know.
A 15 feet cone straight. Yay! My table. Now, if only I could move this chair and sit in the middle, that would be badass.
Motherfucker.
All right. So 25 to 21.
20, 23.
I got 22.
And it's screaming. I can hear her through my headset.
Ooh. Oh. I can't hear
Kids
it.
are pissing off my wife.
20 to 16. 15 to 11.
Oh wait, sorry, I missed mine. I was the first
20
one.
to 16 or 25 to 21.
I got 26.
What?
No, I'm kidding. I had 23.
I thought you were dead ass. Like, just for real. I thought you were.
The joke.
Like, I thought you were so sure of yourself, even though it was impossible. And then Combat started laughing at it, so I was like, oh yeah, this is gonna be good.
Hey, to be honest, by the way, I do make mistakes. That one was joking because I made making fun of myself for making a stupid
Shadow,
mistake before.
what was yours?
It's a
Pseudo is 14,
right.
or 12 minus 4.
So who am I near now? Like right next to fucking Vance.
You sure you don't want to go back?
You don't want to be next to me, stink.
Well, I could, just maybe sneaky knock stuff
Oh,
off.
you're blue now? That's gonna be weird.
All right. So Boar, you woke up Kolvok. Kolvok, you are awoken from your slumber. What would you like to do? And I would assume that Boar also tells you, like, hey, I heard something over that way. Yes.
Well, is he
Kolvok
woken
is
up now?
awake. It is his turn.
Okay. So yeah, obviously they said I hear something over there.
I will be extremely loud and walk over towards that area.
All right. 5, 10, 20, 30, 35, 40.
I'll keep on relaying back to Boar. Was it over here, or did you hear it over here? Just trying to wake up the other two.
It's to the left of us, right?
Yeah. Off to.
Don't we have to do like a saving
Yeah,
throw
it's
to be woken
perception
up?
checks with disadvantage. So Kolvok, go ahead, make
What is
a
that?
perception check yourself, and Combat and Shadow make perception checks with disadvantage.
Wouldn't
Oh yeah, never
combat
mind.
get?
Combat, just straight perception check for you.
Okay.
Oh man, that was the best fucking shit I've gotten. Oh, I think my perception. Roll back. Thank you. All right.
Whoa.
10.
15 here.
All right. So Combat, you're.
Does my pseudo sleep? Sorry, didn't mean to interrupt.
Yeah,
I didn't know if I
your
had to roll
dragon
one
will
on
be
that.
asleep. If you want to make a perception check, disadvantage for it. So Kolvok, you certainly hear like, you hear like Kolvok's voice, and it seems like he's walking around, but you're kind of in like deep meditation, trying to get your rest. You like, you did your shift. You should be able to, you should be able to get some R&R. But like you just like you hear voices, but you don't hear exactly like what's being said. So you kind of just stay in your meditative trance. But Shadow, you hear Kolvok's booming voice just kind of come through, and it just instantly wakes you up, and you are up now. So Kolvok, what did you get on your perception check?
Um,
6.
6.
It's pretty dark out. Let me look at my calendar. What's whoops. I have that written wrong. Shit.
Why can I not?
Okay. So yeah, it's pretty dark out. You're kind of looking over in that direction, but you don't really see anything, Kolvok.
What is the temperature out right now?
Probably like
I'm intrigued on where this is going.
high 50s, low 60s.
Okay, alrighty. Cool.
Looking at like a breath thing.
All right, so next would be Combat, who is still unconscious.
Sleeping, you lagger.
You
Yeah,
roll
go
another
ahead,
one?
roll a perception check.
Still at disadvantage?
He's yeah, elves
Oh
are
yeah.
Water.
yeah, so you certainly hear just like noises going on around the camp. Like it sounds like Shadow just woke up. Sounds like Boar and Kolvok were kind of talking to each other. So now you stir from your slumber. So yes, what would you like to do? You see like Shadow kind of just like got up in a hizzy, and then Boar and Kolvok, like you see Kolvok's like walked off to the towards the edge of the bush, and Boar is kind of.
I want to specify. I got up with a "here we go again" attitude.
Yes,
I
you
guess
can.
the move, right?
You are all good. All right, if you would like to make a perception check, you may do so to see what is potentially making noise.
Yeah. Hey Vance.
Yeah.
Can you send me a picture of my character?
I'm not adding wisdom to that, right? So it wouldn't be +5, it'd be +2.
What's your wisdom modifier? 3, and
3.
you are since you're an elf, you're proficient in perception, so you have the 4 in proficiency bonus and then a 3 wisdom, so it would be a +7 to your d20 roll.
Oh my god, I've been doing it wrong.
Vance, even the experienced players have issues.
So sorry, comment talked while you were talking. You were asking me something.
You said Shannon drew my character, right?
Yeah.
7, 6. So 13
like
then.
character?
No, your Final Fantasy character.
Oh, that's right.
I thought he was based off your character.
No.
Oh.
Wrong
Shannon
again.
would be welcome to draw it if you send me a picture of what the D&D one looks like again. Sure.
So you see combat several silhouettes. See, you were there.
Babe, the reason you keep rewatching the same video?
Combat, you can see several silhouettes in the darkness deeper within the forest that seem to be approaching you guys. So you've so far only moved. You still have your bonus action and action. So if you would like to use like a key point to move further into the forest, you can do so. Try to attack what might be there.
I'm good
okay,
for right now.
But you will warn your friendlies that you are not alone. Okay.
Yes. Yes.
What's the March 9th? What was that? Was that Friday? Thursday? Alexa, what was March 9th? Fucking Wednesday.
Okay, so that was combat. So now so combat and Kolvok, you see approaching you guys is a sort of like hunched back creature which seems to be in these very old tattered robes that are kind of just cast over its shoulder, and it has this like long jaw. It looks much like the painting of the thing that's got like its hands on its face on the bridge. Kind of looks a lot like that. Bit like this approaching.
Ooh, that looks fun.
So as it approaches,
lay down.
Kolvok, as you see it, your eyes lock with its just like sunken black hollowed face, and it just, as you look into those black pits, you're just like drawn into it, and it like begins to sort of sap your enthusiasm for the world. You just feel like you just want to curl up in a ball and die. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw for me.
Yeah. Oof.
And I started upgrading our living quarters on PC.
Did you? Yeah, I gotta get on there. I haven't been on there for a while. Like we were on there what, Sunday or Monday? No, it was Sunday. No, it was Monday. Yeah, that was the last time I was on there. So 2 days ago.
I've been on every day. That's because that's what I do during school. Need a cementing paste, Ron.
We're gonna have to check on our other base too. You saw that picture I sent you the time you weren't on there. The Giga was right above the base.
No, I did not see the picture. I still have to figure out your solution to your greenhouse, though.
I said it was in your PS one that I sent it to you. I think that was Sunday night or something. Because I was inside the cave and I heard rumbling. I'm like, what the heck is going on? So I went outside and the guns were going crazy, and yeah, the Giga was right on top.
Did the guns handle it?
Yeah. That's why I took a picture of it dead.
Good.
Just to show you. I was like, but it's coming from, they're coming up around in this time. From the top.
13. All right, you take 9 points of necrotic damage.
For those special Canadians, what does that mean again?
What?
Oh, necrotic?
Yeah.
Yes.
Death damage.
Anti-life damage.
20.
It's just certain
Necrotic,
things have immunities or resistances to certain types of damage, like Shadow being a devil man. He is resistant to fire, so fire is half effective against him.
I think some of my dragons have.
Yes, your dragon heritage gives you. I think you. Was it poison? I thought maybe you had gone with acid, but maybe it was poison.
Give me a second. I have my character sheet right here.
Oh, I'm gonna write that down. That's something I want to do next. Can I get poison
Yes,
arrows?
potentially.
Yes.
It is acid?
Acid.
Okay. Alright. Alright. So, that was that. So now it is Mushu's turn. So Mushu can make a perception check at disadvantage.
I forgot that was his name. All right. Question.
Mm-hmm.
Question. Being that Mushu is connected to me spiritually, and I am awake, wouldn't that be that it wouldn't be at a disadvantage? Like it'll basically counter each other.
You can look through your dragon like a telescope. So I guess I would treat it as just a bonus action for you to wake that thing up instead of just like a full action.
So what am I doing currently at its turn?
So at its turn, it can potentially wake up on its own from just hearing things going on. We haven't gotten to your turn where you can just wake it up as a bonus action. So right now, it could hear all the shit that's going on, wake up, and do its turn naturally, or it doesn't make its perception check, and then we go to your turn, and then it's a bonus action for you to wake it up, and then we just have to come back around to it. So basically right now, you make a perception check at disadvantage. If you succeed, your dragon gets to act normally this turn, or it's basically gonna have to come back around.
That I get. I was just curious if, being that it was connected to me, and I'm awake on its turn.
No,
like,
I
right
would say
now,
it would have to be a bonus action on your turn. But
Okay.
it would be, I would say it's, if you were still asleep and this thing was awake, it could also use a bonus action to wake you up, and in this initiative order, it'd be very advantageous.
But on
Yes,
specific
that thing
turns,
the one that
has-
the
there's
one that
nothing
is
involved.
awake can use a bonus action on its turn to wake up the other one.
Yeah. Well, I can't get any more disadvantage than that. My guy doesn't wake up. It's a natural.
All
one.
right. So yep, the dragon is like, even though it's like curled around your neck and you just kind of shot up like, oh great, here we go again. It's
lay
just
down.
like laying there like, maybe this is for you again, but not for me, buddy. I was fighting that goddamn swordsman all day today. I am tuckered out. So next would be the other thingies turns. So 10, 20, 30.
So what are they?
As these begin to approach Kolvok, these appear to be long dead, tattered, armored up skeletal warriors. So 10, 20, 30.
I was curious, Midnighter, how hard would it be, or do you have the possibility of having like that monster card that you showed us on the table? Like,
So this only has the main monster manual. So the creature I'm using is from a different book than the normal monster manual, so I can't bring it up on there. But I did it with the ghouls. Like, I still have that up.
yeah. Because that card that you showed me looked like the spell cards that I was
Yes.
going through, so I didn't know if there was like a monster one, like the same thing.
Maybe somewhere someone's programmed them, but on this table, it seems like it was just the spell cards that they had gotten.
Okay. I just thinking if it was possible, it would be easier to like slap it down. This is
Yeah.
the monster, and then you know.
So, 10,
Back to my
20,
character sheet. I'll stop looking.
30, 40, 50, 60.
And I gotta keep going with my character's normal shit. So.
And it did sound like he said Aziz, so I thought it was like some kind of monster, but he said Aziz. I'm sorry.
Oh.
If anybody's wondering.
Okay. So
I'm gonna say I was just to make you feel better.
Sweet.
10, 20, 30, 40.
What is your fucking malfunction, dog? Like, this is the most alive I've ever fucking see you. On D&D night. This is it. Like, you don't do this any other time. What's your malfunction? How about you just go over there and roll around and shit?
Don't roll around and shit. He stinks.
Like, I ain't playing. My dog is like the most depressed motherfucking dog I've ever seen. The most action he is during the day is if we're doing, like, alright, this is a prime example. My place is clean, okay? Like, this week I've cleaned my office, my bedroom, the family's clean. It's clean. So we have space. The family was doing socks, because I own a lot of socks. And there was a pile of socks. My dog, instead of being in the open area, will constantly go on the pile of socks or in the way of them doing the socks. That is the most action my dog will do. Otherwise, he will lay in a spot, like, he will always put his big ass in the smallest spots he can fucking find. So the shit my dog is doing right now, it is not my dog. Like, I don't know what the hell he's doing now.
Did he get into brownies?
That'd be some shit. Huh?
No, I think what my dog is what they call that what's that shit you call your patients, dear, at night?
All right.
What?
Yeah, like the sundowning, you know, the ones that like are hyper at night type shit. I think that's what my dog is.
Vampires?
All right.
Well,
So
that's it.
a bunch of skeletal warriors begin to make
You're
their
not coming
way
in my
towards the group.
No,
After that, it
you're not coming.
is Shadow's turn.
All right. Well, as per character, I have to stay in tune with what I've done in the past. Have these things actually attacked yet?
No.
Like,
But the skeletal, well, yes, actually, one of them has the weird robed thingy. Looked at Kolvok funny. Yes.
is that my dragon?
Looked at Kolvok funny.
It got a lot bigger.
Yeah, it did. Oh, yep.
I mean, I don't care.
Kill and I, we did like a group. Yeah,
Scaling, and he probably got included in.
Okay. I don't care. It makes
Yeah,
it easy
for
to click
sure.
on him.
So yes,
Then again, he didn't
Kolvok
wake
looked
up.
into the eyes of one of the strange robed creature, and he felt a little suicidal. Back to his old days when he was shunned by his people.
Is that dude in the back that one of those things we just fought?
No.
That dude's different
Yes,
than the rest
the
of them, right?
the one that has a darker figure is different than the rest of the things. Those are all like skeletal warriors in like worn down armor with like broken axes and shields.
Do I have line of sight on that fucker back there?
Yeah, you have two friendlies in the way, but you got a line of sight.
Can't we
That should
just
be a
duck?
clear shot, right?
Yeah, that's definitely a much clearer shot.
Well, as per my character getting woken up in the middle of the night, my character's gonna start with that back one with a chain lightning.
All right.
Oh crap! I gotta pull that spell I haven't used. All right, so 150 feet that covers 3 bolts that leap from the target to as many as 3 other objects, so I can hit a total of 4 targets. Yeah.
Yes.
Each of what must be within 30 feet. A target can be a creature. Blah, blah, blah. Target must make dexterity saving throw. The target takes 10d8 lightning damage on a failed, or half as much on a success. It's all up to you.
All right. So, you just want to hit the 3 skeletons that are closest to your original target? This one,
So you mean
and
like
then these 2.
This one and then these.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Yes, I like
So, you send your lightning bolt into the creature that gave Kolvok funny looks, and it strikes into...
Actually, hold on. Scratch that. I want it to go. I can't mark this dude. One behind the tray here. From him, I want it to go in front of this guy, but hit this guy.
So you want Shit, that's not what I was trying to pick up.
See, you have the same issue I had.
So you want these three?
No. I want it to hit this one and this one. But instead of this one, I want it to go from him to this one so that this guy sees a lightning bolt going.
So it hits this guy, branches off to this guy, hits this dude, and then from this dude goes to the guy in the back?
Is this one here? This one's going to get missed. This one here is missed.
So you only want to hit 2 other targets?
No. It's going to go. Okay. It starts with him.
Yes.
Hits him.
Uh-huh.
Hits him.
Uh-huh.
Then hits him.
Okay.
Not this dude
Gotcha.
in the
Gotcha.
back corner. I want it to go like in front of his face. Yes, I gotta be calm. While you're doing that, I should roll my damage. Okay. Not just okay.
Hey, did I tell you guys I actually had to do my dog ate my homework thing today to the tax people?
Nice.
You told me. That was fucking hilarious.
Yeah, the dog actually literally ate my tax slip, and I had to call the RSP company and tell them that I needed a reprint because my dog ate it. They started laughing. I'm like, no, I'm serious. I'll send you a
Did
picture.
they actually do it though?
Well, they finally did after they dicked me around for a while because my company switched to a different RSP company, so I had 0 funds, so I couldn't get into the account, and the one guy was a complete idiot and didn't know what he was doing, so I had to call back the next day, and then the woman was like, well, that's because you have no money in here. We'll have to go to do this, and blah, blah. So I have to wait now another week and a bit to get my taxes done.
The 10 of them.
What, do you guys have it due by the 18th as well? Like in the U.S. tax time?
Yeah, it's about that. It was the 15th, but I think with all the COVID stuff, it changed to the 18th.
All right.
Oh, okay.
So Shadow.
Ours has been done and spent already.
Shadow.
Yeah,
You
mine too.
send the lightning
There's-
bolt into the fleshy creature that gave Kolvok weird looks. And as the lightning bolt hits into it, it just kind of stumbles back a bit, and then it like moves through its body like the chain lightning should and fires off into the next one. And looking at your original target, it looks like that lightning did nothing to it at all. However, the 3 skeletons are instantly vaporized by the staticky energy.
Wait a minute, I'm confused though. Did it still take half damage?
Nope. It looked like that lightning did absolutely nothing to the creature. You don't see a charred mark. You didn't see the typical skeleton through its flesh as the electricity ran through its body. Like, it just stepped back, and that seemed to be the only reaction that came from that creature as it was hit by your lightning bolt.
I'm curious on how's that possible.
Creatures can be immune
Damage
to certain
immunity.
types of damage.
Yeah, that's the only thing I was thinking. See? You see this shit? I go fire for the entire fucking campaign. I decided to change it up fucking this time, and now everything's gonna be immune to it. Like, fucking hell. These guys, I'm telling you, these games don't like fucking mages. They just don't fucking like them.
I'm sorry. I was like, right.
There's no elemental damage.
But isn't that always like in Final Fantasy too? You gotta use
Yes.
the right magic for the right creature.
Yes.
I used to love.
Sort of.
Sure.
Most games have
Yeah,
elemental damage.
it's like, so this edition of D&D is really weird, because what one of the things like fans wanted from it was that lower level stuff could still be a threat to higher level people. So instead of
Why?
I
Being a higher level.
like yeah, but maybe I'm wording that wrong. But basically, what they went for with this one is action economy, which is whichever side can do more stuff is more likely the side that is going to win. So like if you got, even though you've proven that wrong several times, like with the freaking horde of zombies and skeletons, you guys were vastly outnumbered, but were able to easily dispatch those. Um, but yeah, like the system is just like weirdly balanced because like if something has a weakness to something, that basically means it has half the hit points, and then that just makes it like way easier to kill when things can potentially already. So things rarely ever have weaknesses, but things will typically almost certainly have resistances, which makes it like they have double the hit points, because if you do 8 damage to something but then it reduces that to 4, you basically have to do 8 2 times, so effectively you double the thing's hit points. So it's like they typically don't want to ever reduce the hit points on something, they always want to give it more hit points so that it's harder for you guys to kill. Like total, like I went through the same thing though as you, where I first started playing this, and it was like we got to find out what its weakness is, and it's like it's come to find out nothing is weak to anything in this fucking game. It's either fucking resistant or immune.
The thing is D&D is not the only one that's fucking done it either.
Yeah.
Like,
all right, so that was Shadow. We're back to the top with Boar. You see just at the edge of your guys' campfire light, if you guys would keep a campfire light in this kind of area situation, but if not, it seems other things guided these creatures anyway. But yes, at the edge of the forest where Kolvok and Combat stand, you see several skeletal warriors charging
There they are. Okay.
towards peoples.
So the pink guy is
That is
invisible
Kolvok.
guy?
Your yes.
Oh, the big guy, right? Sorry, can't see. There we go. Okay, so the black guy is the. Okay, there we go.
whoa,
Whoa.
whoa, whoa.
Whoa,
What?
man.
Relying on
Jeez,
He's
What?
Sing it down.
he is gray, thank you, not black.
Wow.
I need
sorry.
to change my battery, so give me a second.
Okay.
Yo, do you know, or Combat maybe, do you guys know how to edit the spell slots, or, yeah, spell slots on the spell sheet?
I do not.
Maybe. Or you can get to it fine, or you just want to know how to?
Well,
Mess
because
with it?
on my spell sheet, it has like blocks where you can click on it when you use a spell.
Mhm.
And sub of like, let me see. First level, it has 4. That's accurate. Second, third, and fourth have 3. That's accurate. But fifth has 2, and sixth has 1. But I'm assuming when I level up, they're gonna alternate again. So I don't know if it, because like there's nowhere that I put like certain level that it would pick up on that. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
So these are pre-put in spells. I mean, at this moment, it's not affecting anything per se. Like I have an extra spell slot, but when I get to higher levels where like my like second and third would be going up a slot probably, there's not an extra 4th slot. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Huh.
So I didn't I didn't know if there was like a way to do it that I could do it when it happens or some shit like that. I figured we were down because Midnighter's doing something, so I figured I'd ask ahead of time.
So, what are you you're seeing is going to be the problem eventually?
All right. Are you on tabletop?
Yeah. I'm in the spell sheet thingy.
Okay. So, where are you? You on yours?
Yeah. Yep.
All right. So, yours is different. You're on your doohickey. Come over to mine. You're on your thing. I'm on the ones that it came with.
Oh, weird.
See what I mean? So these
What the hell?
blocks you click on to I use a spell slot.
Mm-hmm.
So when I level up, at some point, like my level 2 will go to 4 slots. Like I could do 4 spells on level 2. But there's only 3 blocks to like mark off.
Yeah, the second level you'll
Like
only
this-
ever have 3 spell
this-
slots.
Oh. Okay. Well then, never mind.
I see.
That would explain why it's like this.
All right, so Boar, it is your turn. Skeletal warriors charging from deep within the forest. Another strange, gaunt-looking creature in tattered rags, which keeps looking at Kolvok funny. What would you like to do?
Can I just attack the guy on or should I try to attack him? You said your lightning. That's the lightning attack.
Yes.
It didn't work on him, right? Do I have to? I obviously have to move. Oh, hold on. I'm not even pointing in the right direction. Why isn't it letting me? Oh, there we go. Oh. Whoops. Okay. So I'm gonna have to move first, or I can kill to hit him. Right?
I mean, you can
'Cause friendlies
risk
are
it
in
from
the
right
way.
there.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna hit my.
As long as you don't
That's all
have
up to
roll
you.
a natural 1.
I'm not risking.
Yes, you
can.
can.
I move over here?
I don't even know who said we were friends.
Sorry, acquaintances. Acquaintances.
That's a little too far.
Too
Right
far.
about there.
Right there. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna try to. And we recharged, right? So that
No,
means
it
I
is
have
not.
full-
It has not been done
You
yet.
did.
Oh shit!
Or what? Oh, the bow. Gotcha.
I am going to just do a regular attack on him and see what happens.
Okie dokie. Yeah.
Good to go.
Sorry. Yep. You were good.
Can I be deputized, please?
Nope. So got 18. And 10.
18 to hit. And 10 damage.
Mhm.
Okay.
10 damage. Is this supposed to be the dragon? No, it isn't.
Holy crap. I can cast Wall of Fire 3 fucking times.
All right. Your arrow strikes into it. Wounds it a bit. Make your second shot.
Come on.
Motherfucker!
Not quite sure what that's about, but okay. Da, 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 da,
Natural
da,
roll.
da, 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 da.
See, what did I tell you? I rolled the one at the beginning. That's 3 1s so far.
Or just stop being dead, dude. fucking around for? Lives are at stake.
I know.
You're fucking playing around.
Shut up, dog. So you accidentally charge one of your arrows, so you lose a charge from your bow, and then you fire that arrow off, which misses your target. So,
Don't
yeah.
done me dirty, man.
That is the consequence for your natural one.
Bummer.
Thankfully, you were not
Yep.
shooting from behind your friends, because then something else would have happened.
Right?
All right.
Or did you get that natural one because you didn't have
That's
confidence
true.
to do that
That's true.
shot?
You feel better when you're shooting, almost hitting your friends. You like to thread the needle. So that was
When
your
your
second
friends
shot.
are at
Okay,
risk.
so you moved, you took your action. So next is Kolvok.
Okay. So I'm not like indirectly scared of that thing that's been eyeballing me, right?
No, it just did necrotic damage. Are you immune to being frightened?
Oh, that's a fair question. I might be from something. Dangerous.
Rage, advantage on strength checks, melee, strength bonus to damage, resistant to bludgeoning, blah 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 blah. Okay, cast, can't. Once. Okay, unarmored defense, plus 10
Resistance,
danger
yeah.
sense, primal path, feral instinct, brutal critical, relentless rage. Persistent rage. Okay, so you went path of totem. You got the bear first
Mhm.
one.
Bear for the
Bear
first.
for the second
yeah.
one, or no? Was it eagle?
I think I
Wolf?
went wolf. Wait. You gain the hunting sensibilities. You can track creatures while traveling at a fast pace. You can move stealthily. You really do the bear. You gain the eyesight of an eagle.
Didn't you do that one because you were going for like the owl bear was like your totem thing? Oh,
Whoa, 5 minute.
fucking A dog.
You knocked the camera over?
That he did.
Damn.
I think he's trying to tell you it's time to end the session. It's his turn. Babe, you think the bear's out? I wonder if that's what he's fucking stiffing and going nuts about.
Ooh, that's a good theory.
Oh yeah, my dog senses the bear.
Yeah, so does mine. My one dog freaked out. We couldn't figure out what was going on. Like, he was going insane. And we were down here watching a movie. So finally we were like, what the hell's going on? We go up and say, what is wrong with you? And we're looking outside, can't see anything. Go to bed or go lie down, whatever. We went downstairs. I swear, 10 minutes later, we heard a shot go off, and it was them killing the bear. The bear was down the street, like went down the street here, out by my house.
I am fucking jealous that you're able to shoot the fucking bear.
Yeah, the city gets rid of them pretty
Almost
fast.
had to kill a doggy there.
Around here, they're fucking. Oh no, we're in the. You're in the territory, so you know there's nothing you can do about it.
No. We have really strict rules and laws and stuff to try to detour the bears. Like anybody who has like kind of fruit or berry-ish trees or anything, they're supposed to before spring or before fall, they're supposed to pick the rest of the apples off and get rid of them, and then keep it so that they don't come into town looking for food. Because once they come into town and start finding food, that's it. They'll always come back. So that's why they shoot them.
Apparently, my town did not prevent that.
Kolvok, your turn.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Oh yeah. So I am going to assault the weird creature.
All right.
To figure out if we
So,
can assault this
yeah.
weird creature.
As far as I could tell, you are not immune to being frightened. So, as you turn your attention to it, you again your focus is sort of drawn to its just black, empty eyes, and I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
There, oh, there it is. Find out.
Crap. Plus. Nine. 11.
11 Constitution saving throw.
Mm-hmm.
Right, you take 19 points of psychic damage
Nice.
as when you look into this creature's eyes, you feel that maybe you should stop
19?
looking in its eyes. Yes, 19 psychic damage.
Alright, I'm going to use my stone endurance. 8 plus 5, 13
Wait,
off
how
of,
does
you
that
said
work?
19? I steal my mind.
Yeah, 19 was the damage.
Okay, 13? 13. So, 6 points of damage. Hell yeah.
Continue with your turn.
Crap. God damn it, every time.
So yes, Kolvok, you feel that there's something dangerous with this creature's eyes.
Oh yeah, I guess I'll go ahead and history check on this
Yeah,
thingy.
sure.
Yeah, never mind.
Some
I'll roll the character.
creature. Its eyes speak death to your very soul. So you watch
Shit, I'm surrounded by skellies.
Yes, somewhat.
Didn't even see those suckers at first. So only 2 are within attack range of me? Alrighty, fuck it. I will rage and move. Well,
yeah, the trees
5,
kind of
10,
mess with things a
15,
little bit.
20, yeah, 25. Bam.
All right, 2 op
2,
attacks. One is gonna hit. Oh almost a natural 20. Come on, don't do that to me. 18 to hit? No?
Nope.
Okay. So one hit. We're using short sword. Well, they probably used to be long swords, but now they're short because of the degradation. Or wait, no, they have axes, but they're severely damaged axes. So yeah, whatever. 4 points of slashing damage. Yeah, continue with your turn.
Get back, fully.
Don't you just love that sound, Fred?
Alrighty.
You get away from me.
Yeah.
Away from me.
I guess let's see what happens. Yeah, I'll recklessly attack.
Very good.
25 to hit. Yay, nay?
25 to hit. Yeah, sorry. I was looking at something real quick.
That's a 12. That's a 5, so 17. 27 points of damage.
What's the cold damage exactly?
Oh, yeah, 5.
5?
Figured that was going to be a thing.
Yes, the ice, which is typically generated from the edge of your sword, does not seem as effective against this strange creature. So what was
Cool.
what was the physical damage?
22.
22 was just the sword dice damage and shit.
Plus rage stuff. Yeah. God damn it. 29 to hit.
Yep, that'll do it.
And that is 12 points of damage.
That's just sword damage.
Mm-hmm.
The ice still does damage, just not as effective.
Oh, okay.
So just give me
That is another 5.
At the end of your turn, you look around you and you see the very grass seem to, within like a certain vicinity around this creature, seems to just like wither and decay, and you feel that same withering effect seem to take effect on you, Kolvok. You take 5 points of necrotic damage at the end of your turn.
Okay.
Damn.
So next would be combat.
I've been muted this whole fucking time. I'm an idiot.
Yes.
Midnighters. My character, is it a draconic tiefling or is it a dragonborn tiefling
So,
mix?
Jesus.
Okay, yeah. Wait, let me look at their armor class. What were those rolls again?
2, 3, and 8. So it'd be 13. 11, 12.
One of those
11,
will
12, and 17. Okay.
12. All right, so you run up, punch at it, it blocks with its shield. You go for another punch, it blocks with its shield, and then you go for just like a spinning, sweeping kick, and you like kick right, right where its lower ribs are, and you just like cleave the thing right in half with your kick, and it just turns into a pile of shattered bones at your feet.
Nice.
Another stupid question that I probably asked before: am I able to ever get like a crossbow instead, or is it
You can use
Rangers?
whatever the fuck you want to use.
Okay, cool. Could I get like a crossbow that shoots like in Diablo?
Oh, which does what exactly?
The spread shot. Or is that going a little far fetched?
I could design it some way. It'd just be like a cone attack.
The best way to put it is you pretty much use whatever you want to use. The only difference is you may not be efficient in it, and you may be at disadvantage in it. And depending on how exaggerated it is, you may take a while to acquire it. Or spend a lot of money to get it.
Technically, I should be asking more questions like we're in town. Like, if we're in town, I can
or
find
rumors
shops
about
and, like,
stuff.
try to do...
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. I'm going to start doing that more. Because every time I hear you, when we get into town, you're like, what do you guys want to do? Like, you're giving us the opportunity to do everything. And I'm just like, oh.
That's the thing. When I started this campaign, because, like, Josh has played RPGs, Shadow's played RPGs, Combat's played all RPGs. I figured I could do a pretty open world experience, but even though they played RPGs, they've never played a tabletop RPG, and it's a completely different experience because you can choose like anything. Like in Skyrim, you can only join certain factions, and then it's like you can only join those factions. It's like in some of the Elder Scrolls games, it's like you can join the Brotherhood of Assassins, but you can't like fuck over the Brotherhood of Assassins and like turn them into an enemy. It's like you either join them or you don't. Like in this game, you can be like, no, we're actively going to seek out the Brotherhood of Darkness and kill these motherfuckers to the end. It's like you can make anything you want of the game. So even when they came in with their prior knowledge, they still didn't know what the fuck their characters wanted to do. It took a while before they started coming up with their own goals that they wanted to pursue. So it's like the same thing for you, is like you don't realize how much you actually have to do until you start seeing other players being like, oh yeah, I'm gonna go make a temple over here and I'm gonna find an order of Templar Knights and we're gonna cleanse this fucking area. It's like, oh, we could do shit like that? Cool, I want to do something like that too.
So that's kind of how Combat had that side mission then
Yes.
with the stones?
Yes. That was not something I had originally created when we started. It was just like a random encounter in a dungeon, and from there that became his character's main focus.
Also how I got you a hooker.
That too.
That's true. I'm gonna try to be more creative. Don't worry.
That is the number one rule with D&D, is to be creative. Best way to play it.
Yeah, I was more shy.
Number one rule.
I think I'm coming out of my shell.
Yeah, I was actually going to say that. Number one rule is not to split the party, which I break all the time.
So the creature you are faced with currently, Kolvok, is going to stare at you again with its deathly eyes, draining you of your life essence. Go ahead and make me a Constitution saving throw.
If he doesn't get out of that, are we able to like go up and push him out of?
You can try.
27.
27. All right. So you take 9 points of necrotic damage. And then It is Mushu's turn, who is still sleeping on your shoulder. Unless you woke it up. Okay.
I did not.
Just gonna leave him there then?
Yep, I'm gonna let him try to wake
Okay.
up on his own.
Alright.
And he did not.
So then... I don't care, man. I don't care.
Oh, so you gotta roll to wake him up, too.
It's a perception. Basically, Vance, your perception is very, 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 very high. That's why you're always waking up at the slightest noise.
So 5 is high, though? What's the
What is
max?
your...
No, I'm talking about your specific real life.
That's true.
What's your wisdom modifier, Vance?
Oh, my
Oh,
wisdom's
Jesus.
bad. I thought I had 1. No, that's the one we upgraded. Yeah, that one's 4. So I got 18 wisdom and the modifier's plus 4.
So you have a +4 wisdom?
And then we upgraded the dex again. Plus 5.
So your perception check should be like a +8.
Well,
Yeah, I got
Well,
5
go ahead.
written in here with a circle on it. That one. Because remember, you said I had it wrong. I had it at 7 before. And you said it was wrong, and we changed this. I think that was last session. Because I told you my perception was 7. You said it was wrong, and I changed it to 5.
What's your wisdom modifier? You said it's a +4, right?
4.
You are an elf, so you
Yeah.
are proficient in perception checks. So you have a wisdom of 4 and a proficiency bonus of 4. So that is a +8 for your perception checks.
So I should put 8 there.
Nico.
Yeah.
So then how did
I'm
we
not
get 5
sure.
last time? I'm not sure. Okay, I'll change it.
All right.
8.
All right.
So I gotta change my wisdom. So perception check, I do d20 plus 8.
Yes.
Perfect. I changed that on my sheet. Sweet. Okay.
All right. Skeleton charges towards you, Shadow, but uses its action to dash. One of them comes up next to you, Boar. Does not use its action to dash. 2 of them come up on you, Combat, and one of them comes up on you. What the fuck?
What happened?
Whoa. What is
my
that?
bad. Oh god. Rewind time? Or does that not
Son
work?
of a bitch.
Oh god.
Nico! Would
So-
you stop being a
Up on the
shithead?
dock.
You gotta add that as like a fucking you don't have to load it. How does it fucking work?
Yeah, you have to save it in your objects.
And then use it as an additive fucking whatever.
All right.
Oh, don't tell me.
All right. So, 1 attack at Boar. That's a miss. 1 attack at Kolvok.
Oh, son of a bitch.
That's a miss. 2 attacks. Still a miss. 2 attacks at Combat. Miss. Miss.
I thought for sure I did. That right there.
All right. So, Shadow, your turn. A skeleton is right in front of you.
Just outside of opportunity.
He's within 5, so he will get an op attack if you try to move away.
Oh yeah, opportunity doesn't unless he was passing me, right? Not coming straight at me, right?
What do you mean?
Like I would have gotten an opportunity if he was going by me, not
Yes.
coming straight
Yes.
to me.
Yes.
guess we're gonna have to use Shocking Grasp again.
Practice makes perfect, so it's fine.
Well. Can you? You can't do higher level cantrips, right?
No, cantrips are. That's where the like extra
Level
D8
things.
basically scales in essentially.
Well, because my character is pissed, my character is going to do a Shocking Grasp and use 2 sorcery points to do a second one.
All right. Grabs both sides of the skeleton's head and I want to go to sleep.
So that's all on me still, right?
Yes.
Yeah. 22.
Yep, that'll hit. Go ahead, roll damage on that first one.
Was it 3d8?
Yes.
I think. Yeah. That is you. 6, 9, 13.
13. All right.
Mhm.
You grab its face, send your shocking energy through its body or through its head, and its skeletal head just like melts in your hand.
In that case, this is the disadvantage there, so I'm gonna move here. I got clear view on
Yes.
these 3. Yeah. About
I'm on
here.
your
The
left.
tree's blocking this guy here.
Yeah,
Right?
he has partial cover, so he'll just have a bump to his armor class.
Alright. Let's see something real quick. Let me look into that one. Partly level 2. So you do 3. So if I want it 6, I would need to go to level. My quick math is thrown off right now.
What
Alright,
level
level
is Scorching
2, I
Ray?
get level 2.
So
What would I need for 6 rays?
level 5.
I believe I still have. Yes, I do. I haven't used that A, so we are going to do a level 5 Scorching Ray, and I'm going to put 2 rays into each one of those
The
targets.
one in front of Boar, and then the 2 in front of Combat. All right.
Affirmative.
First 2 into Boar's target.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, fucking hell. Alright, natural 1.
All right, roll again to see if you hit Boar.
4. Does this... Wait, is that plus my
Yes.
attack to see if I hit? Alright, then in that case,
I believe
12.
that misses Boar.
Yay!
So you just like quickly bring up your hand to send out that first blast. You don't really aim. You're just kind of like going off a feeling shoot, and then it gets like really
Angry,
close.
half-tired.
It goes like right over Boar's shoulder, and he like you definitely feel the heat of that blast, and then it goes like right over the opposite side of the skeleton's face, and just like doesn't hit either of them.
See, boy, constantly getting us in trouble while I'm trying to fucking sleep. The second one on
That'll
him would
hit.
be a 19. D6, 2d6, yes. Should be mastering this spell by now. 2d6. Ha. 5.
5. Okay.
Standing, I'm
Yes.
assuming.
Yeah.
They barely did anything to it.
So the
All
one
right.
directly in front of combat.
11.
That is
11?
gonna miss.
Fucking hell. 12.
12. That is also gonna miss. Both shots just pass harmlessly between the ribs of the skeletal warrior.
Not doing too well over here.
That'll hit.
25. And
That'll hit.
14. Alright, so 4d6. 7, 10, 11.
All right. You this time you actually hit the rib cage on both sides and blow it out, but it's still just like barely standing, like its spine is barely holding on to its heavy ass skull. So after Shadow, we're back to the top with Boar. You are currently engaged in melee with one of these skeletal warriors.
Shit, I'm like way up here now. Fuck.
Alright.
Okay, melee.
Use 6 sorcery points.
So you can drop your bow, draw your sword, and make 2 attacks with the scimitar.
That's what I'm doing.
Do you remember offhand how many
As many as your level, so 12.
Start with? Okay.
Okay, so I'll do d20 plus 9.
That'll hit.
19. d6 plus dex.
All right.
11. And that was just normal.
Yeah.
I didn't have any disadvantage.
So you slash down at that one. It's trying to bring up its shield to block your attack, but you hit it right at the jaw and just like cut its head into pieces.
Noise.
So you have a second attack. There are 2 currently
that's right.
engaged with combat, so if you would like to rush up and help him.
Yeah. So if I rush up to move, that caused that.
No,
I only get one attack?
you'll
Is that
still
how it
get your
works,
second
or-
attack.
Okay. But
Yes,
that counts as my move.
that'll be your move,
Okay, that makes sense.
your full move to get to the skeleton.
The only way it counts as your action
Yes.
is if you dash towards them, which means you do extra movement speed.
So go ahead, roll your second attack.
See, I'm learning.
Oh, sorry about that. I thought that was my turn,
Nope.
meaning it was
Still
over.
get your second attack. Yep, that'll hit.
21.
All right,
8.
you run up on the one that had been blasted by Shadow a couple times but wasn't finished off. It's like wobbling around on its ribless spine, and then you come up and just cut the spine in half, and it clatters to the floor dead. So next would be Kolvok. You have a skeleton next to you and this ghastly creature. Would you like to avert your gaze from this thing, or continue to stare death directly in the face? So you can avert your gaze. If you avert your gaze, you won't have to take the psychic damage, but you will have disadvantage on your attack rolls against this creature.
So avert gaze and then recklessly attack it,
Straight.
and then I'd just
Yes.
be making straight rolls, right? Yeah, Scrooge it. I'll continue.
Looking death in the face. Okay, so
Gaze
make
locking
a
it or
Constitution
whatever.
saving throw. 19. Oh, whoops. Okay. I guess you were supposed to have. Wait, have you attacked it since it hit you with that the first time? Yes? You
Yeah.
were supposed to have disadvantage, but. So you saved, so it seems you take no damage. Usually you at least take half damage, but I don't see that written here. So, continue with your turn.
Okay. So no disadvantage?
No disadvantage.
What do I? Yeah. Okay. And then if I do reckless,
Yes.
I get advantage. Okay. Damn. That is 15 to hit.
That'll hit.
So that's 18 regular damage, and then six freezy.
It. How do you want to do this?
Staring directly into its godforsaken gaze. No. Yeah. I'm gonna make it fear me as it made me fear it. Yes.
I'm sorry to be the bearer of bad news, but it is also immune to being frightened.
That's fine.
Dun 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 dun.
So you just like stab it in the gut, lift it up off the air as gravity begins to slowly like slice through it. It just continues to look you in the eyes with those sunken black portals, and until it just slacks its head down, and then you rip the blade the rest of the way out. So that was just one attack, correct? So you have another one against the skeleton next to you.
Mm-hmm. Okay. (13 plus 11), so that'd be 24 to hit. Yep. 18. I don't have to exclude or keep cold damage separate anymore, right? Okay, so that is going to be 19 altogether.
Slash into the thing, even though you're not using obliterating damage, you obliterate it. Exodia style. So next would be combat.
Yeah.
All right, I'll just do
Good
2
show.
attacks.
Whoa.
All right. 25.
Yep, that'll hit. Go ahead, roll damage. These are like the only creatures.
9.
These are the only creatures in D&D with a weakness, and they have a weakness to bludgeoning, which your punches are. So you do double damage to the skellies. So yeah,
Right.
you
So 9.
you obliterate it in a single punch, and you guys have dealt with the creatures that plagued your slumbers. And you may now return to your slumbers.
Try not to get a fight again.
All right, so
Try.
we'll as you guys bed back down for the night, that's where we'll call it. Will the party make it to the tomb of Didarius, or will these undead relentlessly continue to wear down the party until nothing is left? Find out next time on Dungeons and Dragons. Thank you all for joining. Hope you had a good time. Everybody's good next week for the foreseeable future.
Yes.
Nothing coming up that I know of yet.
Damn, it's already fucking.
Alrighty. Well,
I'm actually all fine and dandy over here.
alright. So yeah, see you guys. See you next week.
Sounds